I will recognize Dr. Joyce for 5 minutes.
First, I want to thank Chairman Duncan for holding today's hearing on Biden's disastrous decision and thank the witnesses, especially those from Pennsylvania, for appearing. Last night, during a special order, we had 14 members of the House take time to speak on how important liquefied natural gas exports are to their constituents, to our national economic security. In my district, exporting LNG means jobs. Chairman Duncan just recently emphasized that in his just moments ago. The shale revolution has unlocked the resources under the feet of my constituents. The boom in natural gas production has brought jobs and hope back to so many small towns across Pennsylvania. Our nation has been blessed with abundant natural gas reserves, and the ability to export LNG has given companies the certainty that they need to continue to invest in natural gas production. Mr. Rice, do you have any idea what the average salary for an employee of EQT in Pennsylvania is, or what the range is for a worker at your company, what they can expect to make?
EQT offers very high-paying jobs, most entry-level positions starting in that $70,000 to $80,000 range, but many north of six figures. And I would say in the field, for our service providers, offer jobs where we're close to six figures with just a couple of years of experience. So it's an amazing opportunity that we share the success of this shale. It goes beyond our company to the thousands and thousands of service providers in our industry.
Family-sustaining wages, jobs that my constituents rely on. Mr. Rice, what would be the impact on your business if there were no new LNG construction applications in the pipeline? And how would this affect your ability to plan for workforce development and hiring?
Well, I think that the industry would be paused and be standing still. And unfortunately, the pressures against our industry would probably grow because a lot of the pressures that we face are out of people's concerns over climate. And when you pause LNG and you pause American natural gas, you pause the world's ability to make an impact with climate, and that would have a negative impact, which is ironic because the one thing that people are looking to block is the one thing, because of their concern for the environment, is the one thing that people should be supporting because of their concern for the environment.
Mr. Rice, I know you've been asked many questions here today, but I'd like to give you the opportunity to address any of the issues that we haven't adequately touched on in this hearing. More simply, what should we in Congress take away from this hearing?
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about the security part. You know, there's a lot of discussion about price and exports, increasing pricing. When's that going to start happening? We're the largest exporter of natural gas in the world, and natural gas prices are below $3. So when is the rise in natural gas prices going to happen? And to put this in perspective, $3 natural gas price is the energy equivalent of $18 barrel oil. So this is the most affordable energy that we can put on the planet. And it's also the cleanest, and it's also the most reliable. But speaking to the larger benefit of LNG, you know, we hear a lot of talking points on the Hill that we are the largest producer in the world. We are the largest exporter. But the question that we need to ask ourselves, is that enough? Rampant inflation, wars in Ukraine, global emissions skyrocketing, energy security of our allies is crippled. Clearly, we need to be doing more. And from an energy security perspective, the world can only contain so much chaos before it starts spilling over and impacting Americans. Well, American LNG can help relieve some of this pressure that this world is facing by lowering global emissions and providing energy security to our allies. Those things are going to help America achieve the goals that we seek to achieve.
Mr. Speaker, I thank all of the witnesses for being here today, and I yield the remainder of my time.